Yo friends, welcome to Next Level Consciousness with Linnea Stella and part 3 of the 6-part manifestation series. If you watch all these videos together and you do the simple yet powerful exercises, I am convinced that you will unlock a whole new level of manifesting your reality, because these steps are engineered in a fashion that helps you debug all the parts where manifesting can go wrong. So I really encourage you to watch all the 6 videos. Today's video is about becoming an energetic match. And what I mean by becoming an energetic match is to put yourself in the emotional state that you would be in if the thing that you are calling in had already manifested, had already shown up in your physical reality. So maybe you would feel joy, maybe you feel bliss, you would feel a sense of victory, you will feel excitement, but also maybe safety. You would feel calm and peaceful because now this thing had come to you. So the first part is to really get clear on how would I actually feel? And that's more of an intellectual level, I would say. Like, hey, what would I feel? You can even write down the emotions that you expect to feel. Because in truth, whether or not we see ourselves as emotional beings, all our decisions are based on emotions. So if this thing that you are manifesting is really coming from your heart and soul, it is because you expect it to make you feel a certain way. And I know for myself that when I first got into manifesting, I found this to be one of the trickiest parts. Because it's hard to force yourself to feel something that you don't feel. For example, if you feel like you don't have enough money, how can you just snap your fingers and feel like, oh, I have all the money in the world and I'm so abundant and I can just go now and book a first-class ticket to anywhere in the world? Well, the bridge between where you are now and feeling the emotions, I should say, or where you are now, and feeling the emotions of the next level state that you're calling in, is imagination. And the good news is that if you are a human watching this, I know that you have imagination. And if you doubt it, just think about, have you ever watched a movie or a book and been absorbed by the story, even though you knew that this is not real? It is just fiction. I hope that you have, because it's such a joy to be completely absorbed and to really enjoy a good story in a book or in a movie. And that's the level of feeling the feelings that you need. Maybe you have even watched a sad movie and you started to cry, or you read a book and you felt awe, or you felt excitement, or you felt a sense of fear, even though you logically knew that this is not real. It's exactly the same mechanism that you leverage. So I know that you can feel the feelings of having it right now. It's just that often we have a block when it comes to ourselves, because we start to think, oh, but it's not possible for me. And we start to think that we are so special and unique that manifesting actually don't work for us. But that's not true, because you are special and unique in other ways. But you are also similar to other humans in the way that you create your reality. It's just an built-in technology that we all have. It's like the same model of a car, they all have the same engine. So I know for sure that this will work for you. You just have to put yourself in the mindset of it first. And then the next part is really to get into an energy of playfulness. Because I think that what I did, and the energy that many people maybe approach manifesting it, is with a more forceful energy. Okay, I need to make this happen. And especially this part of feeling the feelings. You have to approach it with a more playful energy. And I see it almost as if you feel like you have a cage with a rabbit that is hiding and it's scared. Then the way you will get the rabbit out is not like try to yell at it and scream at it and like, get out of the cage. But maybe giving it a little carrot and being like tempting it to come out and like, hey, come here. So it's really to be in an almost sensual, playful, seductive energy. So this is actually a very fun part when you get into it from that angle and not from that forceful energy, because that won't work anyhow. So really get into the playfulness, awaken your imagination. And it also helps a lot with your manifestations if you are allowing yourself to feel in general in life. And this can be a block if we have gone through a lot of trauma. So that can also be something that blocks you if you have a lot of unhealed trauma and you often feel like you are going numb and you are distracting yourself that is something that you may want to look at before you do this. And that's also a process. It's not something that you just snap your fingers and you get out of, even though it can go faster than we expect also, because we live in a quantum universe and energy is instant. But it's completely normal for you, and there is nothing wrong with you if you feel like this is challenging. But just know that it's possible for you, because I was also, when I got into manifesting, I was very disconnected from my emotions, and I often felt numb emotionally. And the thing that you can do is you can still actually start to play with this. And just know that things are shifting, even though you don't notice the effects instantly. Because this is also a trap with the human mind, that we often want instant gratification. We want to see that the thing we are doing is actually working. But I promise you that if you are taking all the steps in this video, and especially in all the 6 videos, your manifestations will change drastically. You will see so much more of them come to life. And I really, really want this for you, because we are here to live life not to 5%, but to 100%. We're here not just to survive, but to be fully alive. So the power with putting you in a state of feeling it right now is that, well, in scientific terms, they say that the brain can't discern what's imaginary from what's real. So your brain will believe that you are actually having the thing already, and you will start to behave as if you had that thing already. If you want to look at it from a more spiritual lens, you can see it as when you put yourself into the emotions of having it already, you are actually creating it in 5D, the realm of creation. So that when you do the steps in the following videos, the following 3 videos, you can actually call it into 3D, the realm of results. So the steps that I suggest for you when it comes to feeling the feelings is, number 1, before we get into the steps, so this is like step 0, be easy on yourself, be gentle with yourself, and to remember what I told you, even if you have a hard time putting yourself in the emotional state, just intending to do so will make a difference and will have your manifestations come in faster. So just be gentle to yourself, remove the pressure. But the first step is really to be playful and put yourself in a playful energy. So do something that brings you joy. Maybe dance, maybe play with your kids if you have kids, a kid that you know, a pet, something that puts you into the energy of joy. And then the second step that I recommend, and that I also had a bit of a hard time with, I will explain why in a second, is visualization. And don't stop listening now if you had problems with visualization before, because I am not a super visual person. We all have stronger, different senses that are the strongest sense. And from what I hear, some people say that they see like real images in their heads all the time. And I maybe see them more when I'm on mushrooms. But sometimes I have a hard time actually see things. But it's all about the energy. It's all about the intention. You don't have to see an actual image of the thing that you are visualizing. Intention is so powerful. I just really want you to believe that and to hone in on that. So the thing you can do when you visualize is to just take 2 minutes to start with if you find this challenging. Maybe you find this easy, then you can go for a longer period of time. But really, start by getting clarity on the emotions that you would feel. And then, I got so excited that I forgot about the whiteboard. But step 1, playfulness. Step 2, visualize. And the visualization part actually has several steps to it, I should say. So the first is to get clarity on the feelings that you will feel if you already had the thing into your life that you're manifesting. If you had a job, if you had the love, the relationship, if you had the money, whatever it is for you. Maybe it is to manifest a cute little pet, a cat or a dog. How would that make you feel? Step 2 is to visualize. And remember, visualize doesn't have to happen through the eyes, but just intend to experience having the thing that you're manifesting right now. Maybe you'll feel joy, maybe you would feel safe and held. But how would your emotions actually be different from how you feel on the default emotional state right now? Step 2, What thoughts would you have that you aren't already having? This can help you get your visualization feel more alive. Step 3, what actions would you take that you aren't taking right now? So basically, how would your life be different because of this thing? And just do that visualization. Feel the feelings as you imagine yourself thinking the thoughts and doing the actions. And I really want you to get out of perfectionism, because I can feel that some of you are maybe, but I don't really know. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Just have fun with it. Just play with it. You can't get it wrong. The fact that you're here watching this is sending such a strong signal to your subconscious that you are serious about calling this thing into your life. So just trust that the thoughts that are coming up and the actions that are coming up and the emotions that you get suggested in the visualization are the correct ones, the real ones. So yeah, I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, maybe share with a friend who would benefit from this. And we'll be back tomorrow for the 4th video that is all about inspired action. So you don't want to miss that.